One evening in August, Pakistan, a 15-year-old girl attempted to elope with her boyfriend. Before she could meet him, relatives found her and brought her home. Although both families agreed on a swift marriage for their children, a jirga, or tribal council, demanded blood. Obeying its edict, Misbah's father drugged and then electrocuted her. Her boyfriend was murdered by his own father in the same way the next day, restoring honor in the eyes of the jirga. Such barbarism has become synonymous with jirgas, a traditional form of justice that blends tribal and Islamic customs with the whims of participants. Despite a law passed in 2011 that allows police to arrest members of jirgas suspected of anti-women practices, grotesque abuses continue unabated, activists say. Mukhtar Mai, who was gang-raped on the orders of a jirga in 2002, as recompense for a sexual assault supposedly committed by a male relative, recently lamented that her subsequent campaign to curb the use of jirgas had not succeeded. Just 3 months ago a girl, aged 16, suffered a horrifically similar revenge rape in the same province. Instead of trying to stamp out jirgas, however, the government has decided to integrate them into the formal justice system. Earlier this year it won parliamentary approval for a law that gives their rulings force, subject to certain reforms. The government will appoint neutral arbitrators to each jirga, who must approve their verdicts, a measure it hopes will eliminate misogynist horrors. MPs seem untroubled by the plan. Just 23 of the 342 members of the lower house bothered to vote on it. The debate centered on whether to use the term jirga, given its diabolical reputation, rather than on whether the reform itself was a good idea. Support for jirga stems as much from the disrepair of the formal courts as from respect for tradition. The judiciary is smothered by a backlog of 2 meters cases.